Now on bounce, the new year is a time when many of you are refocusing your purpose and your priorities. So tonight we want to help you get off to a good financial start in 2017. We want to welcome Michael Fayed, a certified financial planner here in Charlotte. He owns Michael E. Fayed Financial Planning, an independent firm with securities offered through Summit Brokerage Services. Thanks for being here tonight.
Glad to be here today.
Good to see. We have something in common. We both danced. You did a Dance with the Stars event, and you were fantastic, and you won. And
well, I won a trophy. I don't think I had anything to do with it.
Well, but it took guts to get out there and do that right out of your comfort zone.
It was for a great cause, the Boys and Girls Club. Absolutely.
Fantastic. Yeah, they do a great job. First of all, what are some of the things we all can do to improve our financial picture this year?
Well, I think it's, first, it's a great time to do this. It's the start of the new year. People are thinking about New Year's resolutions. If you want proof of that, go to any gym in the month of January and try to get a parking spot.
Right.
So it's the perfect time to try to do a financial checkup. Bring out those investment statements, look at them, make sure you're well positioned. Also, are there any things you can do to improve your cash flow on a month-to-month basis? Are there things you can do now to reduce your income tax liability? What about insurance? Are all your insurance needs in place? And finally, do you have down on paper, as far as estate planning, where you want your assets to go?
Okay, so a whole lot of things, but this is the time of the year to get it done. And
Perfect
just
time
you know what your focus is. Now, with regards to investments, what should investors be kind of looking to do? How can they improve?
Well, the number one question with investments, do your investments match your goal? There's an entire news channel dedicated to the investing public, CNBC, and it's pretty good. But it's minute by minute, hour by hour. It's almost like a college game day for the financial marketplace. And sometimes it's noise versus news. The number one question, do your investments match your goal? If you're 20 years away from retirement, are your investments positioned correctly so that you will be able to retire?
Right.
If you are retired, are they positioned correctly so that it can fund a 20 or 30-year retirement?
Okay, all right. Well, what are some things we can do to improve cash flow or meet budget on month-to-month basis? A lot of people have to deal with that.
And again, a good time for that. In a few months, you're going to be getting your tax return done. You may have a big refund. If that's the case, just know you're really giving the government an interest-free loan. Look to adjust your withholding now and give you more money on a month-to-month basis, which you can use to pay off debt, make investments, either way improving your financial net worth.
Okay. Like you mentioned insurance needs. What kind of insurance are you kind of talking about there?
Well, also, just like with investments, I'll give you one question. If you were to die or become fully disabled, would your family be okay? If that question gives you pause, it's time to look at your life insurance, your disability insurance, and see if you have what you need.
It's such a big, huge thing, isn't it?
Absolutely.
As far as that. Well, and estate planning, enlighten everybody on what exactly that is. I know you mentioned it already, but it goes a little bit deeper than that.
Well, basically what I mean is with estate planning, do you have a will? Is it current? Does it reflect your wishes? Also, if you have retirement plans, IRAs, life insurance policies, annuities, they have beneficiary forms attached to those accounts. Are they current? Do they reflect your wishes? The number of times I've seen a former spouse on a beneficiary form, it's, you know, I don't think that was the intention.
Right, all right. And I would imagine diversification is a huge word for investing, correct?
The main word, I would say.
Okay, yes, do a lot of diversification. Well, you can find Michael E. Fayed Financial Planning located at 420 Park Street, Suite 100 in Belmont. The office number is 704-266-5200. The website is mefplanning.com. For more information, you can log on to wbtv.com, look in the web extra section right there on the home page. I get your last name right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
Fayed, yeah.
Fayed, okay. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank
We appreciate it.
Enjoyed it. Absolutely.
Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year to you.
All right, time to get back to tonight's Sound Off.